one of the largest communities of Muslims are African American, right?
That's right.
Like if you know, and I mean, when I was growing up, my cousins were Muslim,
Oh,
are
yeah.
Muslim, you know, and so there's a level.
5% of
Yeah, all of that. Not just, you know,
start talking
no,
about
no.
that.
Now you're talking about. Now you got into a whole other.
man.
Now you got into a whole.
Because most of us coming up thought if you were Muslim, you was in the nation.
You was in the nation.
right.
I mean,
And even, but yeah.
I mean, and there's a. I mean, we could go deep
Yes.
because one of the greatest mass conversions to Islam, traditional Islam, was through the nation.
That's right.
Right, and so a lot of people don't know about that.
Muhammad's
right?
Mosque number 3 is in Milwaukee.
Listen,
right.
so there's
Chicago,
a
Detroit, Milwaukee.
there's a rich, complex history, and there's ways that very lazy, very out of touch people in the media, people in politics like to flatten identities, right? And when you flatten these identities, you don't tell the full story of our diversity. So then that, as a result, that's how you have conversations like, is Kamala Harris black?
Right.
Because
Or did she turn black?
or
Did she turn black?
Last time I checked, Jamaica,
All right.
it's a majority black country,
Right.
right? But when we flatten identities,
That's right.
and black means Christian, it means African American, means, and it doesn't mean anything else. Where Arab means Muslim.
That's right.
When you flatten those identities,
That's right.
then it makes it easier actually to separate us,
That's right.
to oppress us. But when we are a kaleidoscope of identities, it's harder to break that apart.
That's right.
Right?
And you would think that in the faith community there would be a greater opportunity to merge rooted in love.
Yeah.
And so that's my hope, that we start tearing down walls versus building them, and recognizing that even in our differences of faith practice, at the root is love in an agape sense.
Yes.
And I'll tell you, as a product of interfaith social justice organizing, like it is happening. Like, you talked about the PACs. There is also some nonpartisan work that is being done. People of different faith backgrounds. It's happening across the country. People who are showing up, not just for elections, showing up when it's time to mobilize on this issue around housing, when it's time to organize around this issue of environmental justice. They're showing up and they're doing it. I respect that.
And for decades.
And for decades, and I want to see that happen more. Micah 6 or Micah 6:10 or now I'm messing up here. Micah 6:8. Micah 6:8.
You're gonna get a call for your
Micah
pastor
6:8. What does the Lord
That's right.
require you?
Take
Do
his
justice,
card.
love, mercy, walk humbly with your God. Like that's a simple premise that regardless of what your faith background is, you can understand that and walk that line and do the right thing for your neighbor.
Listen, there's nothing better than getting together with brothers who care about the community, whether we agree or not. We need you to be a part of this community. Subscribe, be a part of it, like something, say you don't like something, whatever it is, be honest, because when we come together and we're honest, that's when we create community. Tap in.